Hey, guys. Welcome to Shopping with Cheryl. I'm Cheryl. And today I went to a new shop. I didn't do video there. There was a lot of people and I wasn't sure whether or not I could video. It was kind of iffy and there was just so many people and stuff. I wasn't sure what I was doing, but I want to tell you about it and show you a few things I did get. I went to London, Kentucky to the Flea Land Flea Market. Yes, on Barberville Road. And I think that's where it is. Yeah, I'm going to guess and say yes. Because I'm still new here. And actually, when I left my house, I followed Google Maps and I am finding here, when you go to use Google Maps, it may or may not take you where you think you're going. And it took me, normally I go out and I get on a big main highway kind of and go in and go where I normally know. This time it took me through the back road boondocks and it said it was quicker. Now I took the regular highway back once I figured out where I was. It was not quicker going through the boondocks, but it was more scenic. I saw a lot of donkeys. I saw some horses and cows, a lot of farmhouses, things like that. So that was okay. We went early this morning, so that was great and fine. It's afternoon. We've been out all day because then on the way home, we made a couple of other stops that I'll do a video about. In fact, one of them is a vendor mall here, and it's fairly new from what I understand. We met some people at the flea market that told us about it. So we went over there because it was on the way home. It was like 2 miles out of the way. So heck with it, we went. One of the things I went to the flea market for was a burn barrel. You know, one of the big barrels. These happen to have canola oil in them, and I need it out back here to burn in. And so I did get one of those. They're hard to find, harder to find than I thought. Although everybody has them, it's kind of a hit and miss thing. So I had saw a lady on Marketplace said she had some and that they were at the flea market. So that's one of the reasons we went over there and I did score one. I've been waiting and I got one. Now I got it down there, got it up on bricks, got to put some holes in it so that we can burn out there. But as far as the flea market, they have an indoor section and then vendors outside that just pull up with their trucks and what have you. Indoors is a lot of what I would call pallet items. So, you know, whether they're returns or overstock or whatever, I see a lot of pallet items in there. But it wasn't all pallet items, but a good bit of it. Now, outside, you had more garage sale stuff. A lot of ammo. Puppies, goats, chickens. A lot of chickens. And some of those chickens were so cool looking, you know, with the fancy hair and all. Next time I go, I may get some more actual video. I just was kind of trying to figure out where was what and what was worth showing. A lot of the pallet items I didn't think were that exciting to show you, but I was inside and got some other stuff. Oh, outside, we found a guy selling pears. If you could smell these, you can, I mean, they're nice. So from him, I got half a dozen pears. And wait till you see this cabbage. I got a cabbage because I wanted to make some coleslaw. And he had cabbage. $2. Look at this thing. $2. So I am really excited with the cabbage and the pears. $5 for all of it. I thought that was a great deal. And he actually, it was some farm. I don't remember which one, but his truck was a farm truck. So got some cabbage. He had sweet potatoes, tomatoes, onions, a bunch of stuff. But figured try these pears. They are firm. I've got a pear tree here, but it hasn't been taken care of. And so I've got to get that taken care of so that I can have my own pears. There was a guy there with walnuts, Ziploc bags of walnuts, cracked walnuts. I don't know the price on them. I didn't ask him, but he had a lot of those that he had gotten from his tree because, yeah, they were just cracked and in Ziploc bags. I actually met him when I was inside buying some other stuff. And then I did get some Granny Smith's apples. They were hard to come by. A lot of people had apples. Nobody had Granny Smith's, and I like Granny Smith's. So if you're wondering, Cheryl, did you buy anything other than food? The answer is no, I didn't. I didn't need anything else. I bought food. Next up, there was a older couple. They had a nice booth. I got the apples from them. And then I got jelly. Now, this was $6 a jar. And this is the apple butter, no sugar added, fruit juice sweetened. And it actually talks about the family. It has a Bible verse on it. So if that upsets you, guess it's not for you. But the ingredients is apples, sweetener, grape juice concentrate, apple juice concentrate, spice, citric acid, and or absorbic acid. So this has a lot less in it than the jelly at stores. You look at it and it's got so much stuff that you can't say. I got this. This is the apple butter, and apple butter's not my favorite. They wrap it in this nice cloth. I love this cloth. Then I got black raspberry, and it's got sugar, fruit, seedless black raspberry puree, water, pectin, lemon juice, and or citric acid. And yes, it does have the nutritional facts, whatever. But there again, I liked it because I look for stuff without all the additives, and you can't find it. And I know what you're going to say. I just got done telling you I looked for stuff without additives. And then there was a very nice lady, and she was very thin. And she was working her butt off making cotton candy. And she had her own, it was a treat store. She had pineapple upside down cake. You could buy the whole cake, or you could just get a little piece individual. She had peanut butter balls, all different kinds of fudge, you name it. Well, I wasn't going to do this, but I had to because she insisted on it. This is, Butterfinger pie. She had the big ones. I just got a small one. It's got frosting. If you could smell it, you would be like, you're kidding me. Now this, I haven't tried it. It's peanut butter roll. And it's got peanut butter, and then it's rolled with it's like a divinity. Now this is the white with the peanut butter. This is the chocolate with the peanut butter. And it's a roll, and you're going to, oh my God. And you're going to just slice off small pieces. So I got two different kinds to try. I wanted to try the pineapple upside down cake because I love pineapple upside down cake. But instead, I went for the very nutritional Butterfinger pie. I figure I look at it this way. I am supporting local small businesses by buying this stuff. And yes, that means I'm going to have to come out and pound a lot more fence posts to work this stuff off. But I have a feeling if it tastes half as good as it smells, oh my gosh. We did see a lady, a couple, I guess, making caramel corn. They had regular caramel corn, and they were mixing it and making it right there. They normally have caramel apples. They didn't have any when I was there, just as well. Then they had sweet and salty popcorn. We saw people outdoors with older tools, a lot of tools, a lot of tools outside. Inside, there was some people with tools, anything from a chainsaw to screwdrivers. Some new, like pallet buys, others were old and used. Like I said, I expected it to be more a garage sale type stuff for when it says flea market than what it was. But it was also very cold and damp this morning. It's mid-November, and here in Kentucky, it's getting kind of cold. It seemed like there wasn't as many people. At least that's what other people were telling me, that it was kind of slow because it was overcast and kind of dreary this morning. So I think maybe some people just held off. But apparently when it's nicer weather, it's very full. There's also another place down the road. When I say down the road, I mean in town, that it has outdoor booths, just tables set up. And I believe they told me that was $20 for a table for either the day or the weekend. I don't remember which one they said. We went by there. I couldn't slow down enough to stop because I was driving my big truck. And if I don't see that there's enough parking to pull that big ass thing in, then I don't. We took the big truck because of getting the barrel. But I'm going to go down there. I might even try it tomorrow. I don't know how Sundays will be, but they had quite a few people there. The parking lot was really full, and it's just a smaller place. So that's another place to go and check out. Right down from the flea market, there was some people pulled in just with their rigs and had stuff out. I just cruised through there slowly. I didn't stop because there just wasn't anywhere to park my truck. That's the way it is. But wanted to give you an idea of what I did today. I will be out checking out more. Like I said, I went to the Peddler's Mall in Corbin. New little place. It was full, packed with every booth is full. You can get by the shelf or by the booth area. There was some kind of pallet-y things, but there was a lot of crafty stuff, some vintage. There was just all kinds of stuff in there. And I did take some video screen, just quick shots in there. I didn't want to be too intrusive and get up and show prices and all that because they are a vendor mall, and I was kind of trying to be cautious of that. But I'll make that video here in a little bit and get it up for you too. So going to be showing you some different things as I go out and explore here, because everybody here is into reselling, whether it's pallets or clearing out storage units, whatever, wherever they get this stuff, I'm not sure. But it's huge here, just ginormous. So if you needed something new, the prices were good. From what I could see, and I've done enough looking at pallets, and I do enough on Amazon to know a lot of prices, and their prices on most of the people had really good prices. So if you wanted to get something discount and don't mind that it was an open box, you'd be good to go. So there you go. Hope you hit subscribe to see what else we can find here in Kentucky. It won't be long and I'll be changing my accent. I have a feeling. They tell me I will anyhow. We'll see about that. I'm trying not to. I mean, I've been here a week. You'd think by now. And yes, if you hear that rooster in the background, that is Colonel Sanders. That's his name. He's the neighbor's rooster, and his name is Colonel Sanders. And I went to the original Colonel Sanders today, but we won't tell him that if he keeps that up at like 3 a.m., he may find his little feathered butt heading down the road to be somebody's chicken strips.